The NBA hardware keeps piling up in San Antonio, and we are breaking it all down right now. Keldon Johnson has officially been crowned the NBA Sixth Man of the Year after an incredible season coming off the bench for the Spurs. He played in all 82 games and became the first player in franchise history to score 1,000 points as a reserve in a single season.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
It was a hard-fought race to the finish line with some serious competition from around the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Miami Heat pushed him all the way to the end, finishing second in the voting after a high-scoring campaign. Tim Hardaway Jr. of the Denver Nuggets also earned major recognition for his long-range shooting prowess, taking home third-place honors in the final tally. Beyond the stats and the trophies, Keldon Johnson is opening up about the difficult personal journey he faced while chasing this achievement. He revealed that this year was one of the toughest of his life, as he balanced the pressure of a deep playoff run with his grandfather battling cancer and his parents away from his side. It adds a powerful layer of perspective to his success and shows the heart behind the game. This victory marks the latest big moment for the Spurs as they continue to dominate the postseason awards conversation. Whether it is Victor Wembanyama making history on defense or the team rallying together as a unit, there is so much to talk about this week. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what it takes to be the most reliable spark plug in the entire NBA? Forget the starters for a second. Let's talk about Keldon Johnson. In a league where everyone wants their name in the starting lineup, Johnson just redefined what it means to put the team first, and it's finally paid off. Johnson was officially crowned the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year, and honestly, it's about time. He joins the legendary Manu Ginobili as the only other Spur to ever take home this trophy. But here is the craziest part. Johnson played in every single one of his team's 82 games this season, all off the bench. That kind of consistency is virtually unheard of in today's load management era. He's the first Spurs player to drop 1,000 points as a reserve in a single season, proving that he didn't just fill a role, he dominated it. It wasn't always easy for him. Johnson admitted that checking his ego at the door was the biggest hurdle. He went from being a starter for years to embracing the bench life, and frankly, that level of maturity is rare. He realized that to be the best for the Spurs, he needed to provide that lethal scoring punch when the starters took a breather, and he executed that vision perfectly over a grueling 2-year stretch where he appeared in 159 consecutive games without a single start. He beat out some serious competition, too. Miami's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander pushed him hard, finishing second, while Denver's veteran sniper Tim Hardaway Jr. rounded out the top three. Both guys had incredible years, but the voters clearly valued Johnson's relentless durability and his team-first mentality over everything else. This is just another feather in the cap for a San Antonio organization that is absolutely rolling right now, following up Victor Wembanyama's unanimous Defensive Player of the Year win earlier this week. What do you think? Was Johnson the clear-cut choice, or did someone else deserve the nod? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of the upcoming awards, including the big one, the MVP. Remember, you don't always have to start the game to be the reason your team wins it. Ever wondered what it truly takes to be a leader when your world is falling apart behind the scenes? We often look at NBA stars and see nothing but the highlights, the trophies, and the massive contracts. But the reality for Keldon Johnson this past season was a gut-wrenching lesson in resilience. The San Antonio Spurs are officially back in the postseason, riding the wave of a historic year that has seen the rise of Victor Wembanyama and a total team overhaul. But amidst the headlines about Wembanyama's dominance or the arrival of new talents like Stephon Castle, there is one player whose journey defines the very identity of this team, Keldon Johnson. After years as a starter, Johnson made the ultimate professional sacrifice, moving to the bench and earning the Sixth Man of the Year award. It is a massive achievement, yet for Johnson, the accolade feels complicated. In an incredibly candid moment, he revealed that this wasn't just a tough basketball season. It was one of the hardest years of his life. With his grandfather battling cancer and his parents frequently away to support him, Johnson was missing his biggest support system. Imagine being a professional athlete, expected to perform at an elite level, all while your closest confidants, your best friends, are thousands of miles away dealing with a crisis. That is the grit we don't always see on the box score. His ability to stay focused and keep the locker room morale high despite that level of personal turmoil is precisely why he is the heart and soul of this franchise. It reminds us that behind every jersey number is a person carrying weight we know nothing about. If you appreciate the human side of the game, hit that subscribe button to keep up with more stories that go beyond the stat sheet. At the end of the day, championships are won with talent, but dynasties are built on character, and Keldon Johnson has shown us exactly what that looks like. What does it take to check your ego at the door for the good of the team? For Keldon Johnson, it took winning the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award. Welcome back to the channel, where today we're breaking down one of the most selfless transformations in modern basketball. While superstars often chase starting lineups, Johnson embraced the role of the ultimate backup, and the results speak for themselves. He didn't just play off the bench, he dominated it, becoming the first Spurs player to drop 1,000 points as a reserve in a single season. Not only that, but he appeared in all 82 games this year without a single start, a feat rarely seen in the last decade. It's a major milestone for a guy who was once a consistent starter, but as Johnson himself admitted, putting the team first is exactly what allowed him to reach his ceiling. He edged out stiff competition, including Miami's James Jackes Jr. and Denver's sharpshooter Tim Hardaway Jr., to become only the second Spur in history to take home this hardware, joining the legendary Manu Ginobili. This win adds another trophy to a massive week for San Antonio, coming right after Victor Wembanyama's unanimous Defensive Player of the Year title. It's clear that the Spurs are building something special, and Johnson's willingness to adapt was the missing piece of the puzzle. Do you think more stars should embrace the 6th man role to bolster their team's depth, or is the starting lineup always the ultimate goal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our upcoming coverage on the Coach of the Year and MVP announcements. Remember, sometimes the most important player on the court isn't the one who starts the game, it's the one who changes it. We hear a lot about ego in the NBA, but how often does a star player actually admit to destroying theirs to win? Keldon Johnson just dropped a massive truth bomb about his journey to clinching the 6th Man of the Year award, and it wasn't exactly a smooth ride. He candidly admitted that at the start, it was incredibly tough. To truly thrive, he had to make the ultimate sacrifice, leave his ego at the door and prioritize the team above his own stats or spotlight. It is a powerful reminder that in professional sports, individual talent only gets you so far, but selflessness is what builds a legacy. Johnson noted that once he finally let go of that personal pride, the sky became the limit for his performance. It is a shift in mindset that changed his entire trajectory. So, what do you think? Is putting the team over personal glory the most overlooked skill in the league today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you appreciate the grind, and remember, sometimes the biggest obstacles to our success are the ones we carry inside our own heads.